and one of the brand is the woman that you share the same birthday with.
Patty Spitler.
Tell me about you and Patty. Y'all got to be like this.
Yeah, well, we've worked together at the same station for years and years and years, and Patty and I have a very special friendship. When she, she has a hearing deficit, she's pretty open about that. And when that was starting to happen, I was the first person, I think she would tell you this, that I took her to the hospital to a speech and hearing guy to check her because she was having dizzy spells. So I've been around her through thick and thin in terms of like that journey for her. And I know that she has hearing aids and stuff like that. And she's very productive. But she and I have sort of kept ourselves invented and reinvented. She's like doing great stuff with her TV shows that she's doing. I've been able to stay in news and we're both busy. We always like, hey, let's have lunch. And it takes us 6 months to get together because we're both so busy. She's a phenom. She's a little workhorse.
Hardest working woman in Indiana.
She is. She's very hard working. She's doing it all. She's on the air, doing sales, got the dogs doing. I mean, she's a good friend. She's a good gal. She's tough broad. I like her.
On a serious note, we just got the verdict about the horrible tragedy that happened from a news perspective.
Are we talking about Derek Chauvin?
No, the George Floyd. From a news standpoint, come at me from two directions, from a news standpoint and from the Debbie Knox side, the non-news. How did that make you feel?
Everybody, I would assume, had the same reactions watching that happen. That woman that just videotaped the whole time. There was no question in anybody's mind what happened there. And you want justice so bad in this case. We all saw how the country erupted last year and the frustration. And this is not new for the Black community. This is something that's been going on and on and on. And now you could not escape that conversation about what's going on. So it's been a difficult year. You want to see change. I wouldn't want to be a police officer. I know that a lot of them deal with some very tough situations. I get it. I totally get it. But in this case, please. And I was so happy that Mr. Chauvin was found guilty and we've just begun these conversations. There needs to be a lot more talk and conversation about police training and that sort of thing. We got to do it. We just have to do it. It's hard and there's a lot of defensiveness, but we have to do it. And it's because we got to deal with this kind of issue in this country.
This just popped in my mind. I sent you that email. You remember that email?
Which one?
Which one about the neighborhood situation?
Yes. That's kind of got a bunch of people talking at the station.
Really?
Yeah. You can tell your audience what this is all about now? Yeah.
There was a letter that came in an e-box, my email box. Mm-hmm. It really came from a friend of mine. I don't want to give his name. And he sent it to me. And I was like, is this real? And he goes, Dre, this came to me. And I said, well, let me forward it. And I sent it to you. And the letter dealt with somebody that was a little upset about the number of minorities that was moving into their neighborhood and suggested that since the insertion of the minorities, the property values was going down and vandalism and crime had increased in their neighborhood. I won't mention the neighborhood because I don't want to do that. It really
shocking.
It shocked me. What was your impression when I sent that to you?
Shocked. And I sent that right onto our assignment desk and said, hey, and we've had several conversations about how to cover that. Now you have to have people like you that would want to get involved or somebody that's familiar with the neighborhood and chatting. I mean, I think, and it's hard because like you say, you don't want to give away, you don't want to start something to make it worse.
I don't want to add more fuel to the fire.
That thing you sent, that message you sent me was shocking. It's people making allegations and assumptions and it's evil stuff.
Do we really know our neighbors?
That's a very good question.
Yeah,
that's
right. Do we really know them?
And do they know? Yeah. So we even talked to the newsroom about, do we bring the FBI into this? Do we get them involved? And then you can take it to a pretty high, but nobody's threatening.
Right.
But it was allegations. Yeah. It's kind of that's crazy. That's the stuff that's out there.